Hi guys, welcome back to the Curl Factory. It's Raquel. Today's video is all on diffusing, and you're going to see me diffuse my hair, and I did use the Dyson supersonic hairdryer. But before we get into this really cool video, these are the results and I'm going to talk about it in the video as well. Subscribe and follow me on social media. I'll start off by saying I don't diffuse my hair simply because it gives me way too much shrinkage. But in this video, I diffused my hair and I retained some length, which I'm so happy about. When I diffuse my hair, I generally do not clump my hair too much. I don't do this motion too much when I am diffusing my hair. I just do it to dry my ends. I did bend my hair over in the video, which you'll see, and I know that that creates volume, but I did it in a way so that I don't create a lot of volume. The total amount of time I diffused my hair for to get it 99% dry was about 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It takes a very short amount of time using the Dyson supersonic hairdryer. Now the reason I flip my hair over is because my hair on the inside takes very long to dry. If you have my type of hair or thicker hair, you'll find that the top or outer part of your hair will dry very quickly, but inside, that's where it's still very wet. So by pushing my head forward this way and basically just opening my hair up on the inside, I diffused that way so that I could get the inner part of my hair dry. When it comes to the diffuser attachment, there is a bit of a negative for me that these spikes are very small. So when I diffuse my hair, I don't really put this in my hair. I basically hover it. I do a lot of hovering to use the heat basically, but to dry my hair without getting these short little spikes tangled. Now, the shorter the spikes, the more frizz you can get from diffusing. That's one of the reasons why you are encouraged to basically buy a diffuser with longer spikes. So I got no frizz from diffusing by hovering it over my hair more than actually letting the diffuser touch my hair. When it came to the settings, I did start on high heat because my hair takes very long to dry, and as I said, the inside of my hair does take long. So I started off on very high heat for about 5 minutes, and then I dropped the heat, basically getting to using the cool shot on the Dyson supersonic hairdryer, because there's a red button for hot and then it has the blue button for cold. So I eventually got down to that one, and I also ended off on cooler heat. While diffusing your hair, especially my type of hair, it can fool you, because I thought my hair was dry, then I tied it up in a high ponytail, because when I tie my hair up, it also gives me volume as well, and I'm also not going for a very big voluminous look. After I tied my hair up, I noticed the front part here was still a bit wet, so I went in with the dryer, and again I just hovered it over for less than 5 minutes and my hair was dry. So guys, this is basically a way to diffuse your hair so that you don't get too much shrinkage if you're like me and you're not looking for the shrinkage, and also if you're not looking for a lot of volume and a lot of frizz. I did not use any serum. I didn't use a heat protectant because I don't have any. Now, something I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video is I do not start diffusing my hair immediately after styling. After applying my stylers or my leave-in and my styler, I usually let the product sit on my hair for about 20 minutes. I give the product a chance to get into my hair and do its thing, and then I start diffusing. I do not apply my products and immediately start diffusing. That's it guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to diffuse your hair with little shrinkage, less frizz, and also not a lot of volume. Thanks again guys, drop your comments down below. I did use the Dyson supersonic hairdryer. As I said, it's the only one that I have. I think I might have a GHD one that I probably bought about 5 to 6 years ago. But drop your comments down below. We'll talk there about diffusing. Thank you guys, take care.